It's time to meet the starting five for your Detroit Pistons. Starting at the shooting guard, 6'3". Number 23, Colin Sexton. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 33, Keegan Murray. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. Man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Anthony Davis. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 25, Henderson.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. And tonight our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Bradley Beal is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Griffin, and it's Burns in at the four-man position. And for Detroit, Siakam is out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Henderson. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And when you take a look at the standings so far, is it too early, Smitty, to tell which teams are good and which are not?
Yeah, I think so. There's still so much left of the season, and a lot can happen. I don't think you can jump to conclusions just yet.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Pistons. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Beal with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And that one's good by Gooden.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Russell passes to Griffin. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And stolen by Siakam. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Again, the Pistons good for two.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Beal against Sexton. Beal can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it goes down 2 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Henderson against Russell. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Griffin. Beal against Sexton. 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
Great swat by Anthony Davis. giving this team energy.
Here's Siakam. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Brooklyn. And for his size and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs.
And stolen by Russell. Griffin with him, now guarded by Murray. Russell kicks to Beal. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Hawks passing it around. A three ball, traps in the tray.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Henderson with a screen on Beal. Sexton the pass to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Russell kicks to Gooden. Dishes to Beal. Hands it from short range. Beal's got 5.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Murray outside. And the pass to Henderson. Pass to Siakam. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Burns. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Henderson passes to Siakam. Henderson with the screen for Siakam. Kicks to Sexton. Passes to Murray. Davis setting the pick for Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Beal. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Henderson. Open jump shot off the mark.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Griffin. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. There's the pick. Beal with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Henderson against Russell. Pass to Murray. Back to Henderson. Looking to end the run. Siakam left side. Murray outside. Sexton the pass to Davis. And here is Siakam. Detroit, no good that time either. Russell against Henderson. Outside Russell. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Burns. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead. And it's Henderson with the ball for Detroit. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Both teams will make substitutions.
And here's a look at the stats for Henderson. Coming off a terrific season. How about 30 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense. You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Russell passes to Foncecchio. The dish now to Beal. The feed to Gooden. And there's the pass to Fontecchio. Outside, Beal. Pass to Gooden. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's what Davis can provide for you. Gave his man such a great look.
Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Fontecchio still scoreless. It's deflected, and so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it now. So for the Pistons, Isaiah Jackson comes in for Davis, and Murray subbed in for Henderson. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Russell. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Because of his size and how he can adjust, Russell really proficient at hitting the contested J.
Siakam left side. To the paint. Jackson finds Siakam. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Passes it to Looney. Here's Murray. He's covered by Murray. Out to Russell. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. Pistons trailed by 3. Murray, the pass to Jackson. Shoots from the block, and that's off the glass and in.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Looney. There's the screen. Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Murray, good.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Grimes passes to Siakam. 1:11 left to play in the first. And it's Looney with the rebound.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Fultz, no good. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
To the right side. For 3, Murray. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fultz against DeRozan. Now the pass to Grimes. Back to DeRozan. Lots of room. He gets that one. Grimes has got his second basket of the night.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
Murray outside. Out to the right wing. Russell from long range. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks ahead, up 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
25.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
We've got Murray, Isaiah Jackson out there with Brown, and it's Jenkins in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Murray against Murray. Murray, the pass to Morris. There's a screen. Right block shot. Detroit with the rebound. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. Here's Grimes, covered by Morris. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Detroit making a switch. Sexton's checked in. Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Jackson setting the pick here for Jenkins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
First one falls for him. And when we talk about the city of Detroit, Smitty, this is a town that loves their Pistons.
They have for quite some time. My city takes pride in their blue-collar working status, and they love watching their Pistons work hard for them.
That one misses. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Jackson. All free throws good from Jackson.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Fontecchio. Fultz dishes to Morris. Out to the wing, puts one up from 19, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Jenkins. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Morris looking over the floor. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Fontecchio. Murray down low. Murray on him, and that one is good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Pistons. He kicks it to Murray. Pass to Jenkins. Murray sets a screen for Jenkins. Back to Murray. And stolen by Murray. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Murray. He had a strong showing last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
First free throw is good. A different look here for Detroit. Bassey's checked in. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Jenkins. And then for Atlanta, Gooden's checked in. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Monte Morris.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Right wing. Siakam, right side. Back to Sexton. Pistons passing it around. In the corner, Murray with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And really, since day one in the NBA, Murray's shown he has the ability to knock down the three. You can't give him space, especially in the corner.
To the middle. Sexton against Fultz. There's the pass to Murray. Here's Fultz. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Shoots a 3. Siakam gets a hand on it.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical advantages to stifle shooters.
Hawks making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. The Pistons trailing. Sexton with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bassey. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside, Beal. Fultz looking around. And he gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Here's Sexton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gooden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And the Pistons making a change here. Henderson's checked in. Griffin's checked in for the Hawks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Fultz. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Passes it to Henderson. Fades and shoots. Detroit, no good that time either.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to get to the line.
At the elbow, it's Siakam. He dishes it to Murray. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Great job by Murray sticking with that one and rewarded with the free throw.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Free throw good, Murray.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on the defense.
And Beal kicks to Russell. Over to the wing. Burns. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Back to Russell. Outside, Beal. He feeds it to Gooden. Dishes it to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Beal, the pass to Russell. Burns. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Pass to Grimes. Henderson with it. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. The Pistons making a change here. Bassey's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Fontecchio's checked in. Here's Sexton. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pistons have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Beal. He has 5. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
Give me your Pistons dancer!
Kicks it to Griffin. Back to Beal. Outside, Russell. Just 5 on the clock. They set the screen. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense, too. He's what you call an effective combo guard.
The pass to Sexton. Takes a three, and again it's the Pistons from deep.
When Colin Sexton likes a look, he takes it, even when it's from range.
Here is Russell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Gooden dishes to Beal. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Russell. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 14 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
And it's Russell missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Inside, here's Gooden, and no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside, Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gooden. A minute 50 left in the first half. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Gooden. Russell's got 5 now.
And I like when Russell plays with pace. And that was a good shot in rhythm. And that can get him going.
Passes it to Grimes. Now Henderson. Lays it up and banks it in. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
There's a good screen. Now Beal. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Henderson passes to Siakam. Pistons passing it around. Jackson misses. The Hawks leading. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beal dishes to Russell. Picked by Griffin. There's the 3. Russell no luck. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Out to Henderson. Siakam outside. Outside, Sexton. Lets a floater go, and that one drops for him. Siakam's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. The Denver Nuggets trailing the Trailblazers out in Portland, and it'll be a challenge for them to get back into this one.
This is a one-sided contest. We've got an absolute blowout on your hands. I think I'm going to take the rest of the night off, fellas.
So tell me something I don't know. What's new?
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
Well, they're coming out firing from deep. Right now, the defense is spread thin. I'm talking me in 1992 thin.
Now, to be fair, that Orlando jersey with the pinstripes, very slimming, big fella.
Well, thank you.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Beal. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Russell, and it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. Bounce pass from Beal. Burns, covered by Siakam. Here's Griffin, and there's the drive. That one drops for him. Griffin's got the first field goal of the second half for Atlanta. Sexton against Beal. Lets the 3 fly, and Sexton is good for 3. Sexton's got 8 points. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now here's Beal on target from 13 feet. He has 7.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Here's Henderson, and there's another one for the Pistons.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Beal against Sexton. Beal, the pass to Gooden, and it's Gooden with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And they call an illegal screen here.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. Great showing for him last season. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming right back the other way. He was a nasty, nasty shot blocker last season. Beal against Sexton. Beal, the pass to Gooden. To the inside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 7th assist in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Davis with the screen on Russell. Pass to Siakam. Davis with it. Working on Gooden. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Burns. And that one, good. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Davis with a screen on Russell. Here's Henderson. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
It's Beal on the wing. Feeds it to Gooden. And it's Gooden with the jam.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's Henderson on the wing. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
The Hawks leading by 3. The pass to Gooden. Down low. Burns the pass to Russell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
D'Angelo Russell, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And so Russell hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Russell against Henderson. Davis with a screen on Russell. They double him with Russell. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Griffin. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Henderson. He's got 15. Passes it to Siakam. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Atlanta's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Pass to Burns. Back to Russell. The dish to Griffin. Burns covered by Siakam. Here's Burns. The Hawks again can't hit. Pistons trail by 5. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pistons. Sexton's shot is good.
Quick attack by Sexton. The defense just wasn't ready for it.
Hawks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. The pass to Beal. And good kicks to Beal. The feed to Griffin. Rejected by Murray.
Nice anticipation for Murray. So good at getting position there to block the shot.
Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Siakam. No block shot. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Here we go, guys.
The Pistons making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Fontecchio's checked in.
Pistons hot squad, everyone. Make some noise.
Outside, Beal. He dishes it to Gooden. Over Davis. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. For 3, Siakam. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Inside. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
And he knocks down the first one.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And let's take a look now at Pascal Siakam's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Passes to Burns. Back to Russell. Beal with a screen for Russell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Siakam outside. Dishes it to Henderson. Back to Siakam. The Pistons working the ball around now. Murray, no good. Hawks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And here's Beal. 8 points for him. Pass to Burns. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
The Pistons have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Detroit, Anthony Davis, 2 shots.
No good on that one.
It's about health. When AD is, he's a major force, a nightly double-double threat with incredible length and athleticism.
And he sinks the second.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Russell with it. He's got 9. And there's the pass to Murray. Shoots over Henderson. Murray, no good.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Murray, the pass to Davis. Here's Grimes. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Everybody makes some noise for your Pistons dancers.
A different look here for Detroit. Isaiah Jackson. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Jenkins in for Pascal Siakam. Looney's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Murray. 10 points for him. Pass to Looney. There's the dish to Russell. Three-pointer. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Foncecchio. He kicks it to Russell. Murray, the pass to Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Looney, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Looney's got his first 2 points.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Henderson against Murray. They grab their own miss, and Looney sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. A different look here for Detroit. Bassey's checked in, and it's DeRozan in for Henderson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hauser's checked in. .133 left here in the third quarter.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Foncecchio. Kicks it to Russell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, it really helps your offense to flow.
Outside, Russell. There's the pass to Murray. For Murray. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Murray.
Nice form on that hook shot there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, DeRozan. Guarded by Fultz. Pass to Bassey. Now DeRozan. Still without a basket. And the shot goes in.
Coming off the pick, DeRozan commands a lot of attention. That creates room to hit the roller.
Russell feeling it out a bit. They set the pick. Passes it to Foncecchio. Murray for 3. Cans it from downtown. Murray's got 15 points. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Isaiah Jackson. Siakam is out there with Willis. Then there's Sexton. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Willis against Murray. He kicks to Morris. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closer. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
Marquette Fultz. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Pistons. And so Fultz nails them both. So it's Detroit now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Siakam, a screen on Murray. Goes up to the stripe. And Siakam draws it down.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
The Hawks trail by 8. Burns, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Fultz. Here's Murray. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Back to DeRozan for Murray. Yep, that one goes in there. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Morris with a screen on Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Sexton finds Siakam. Loads it up there for Siakam. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
What athleticism from Siakam to go on and finish that alley-oop.
Morris with the screen for Fultz. And Murray now top of the key. Siakam pulls it in. Pistons leading by 10. Outside, Sexton. The pass to DeRozan. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tries it from 19, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
One of the few guys who will force you to lock down the mid-range. DeRozan loves this shot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Here comes your Pistons head squad. Show them some love, man.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bassey's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bradley Beal's checked in for Morris. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Fontecchio passes to Murray. Here's Burns. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
DeRozan against Murray. And DeRozan kicks to Sexton. DeRozan surveying the D. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Burns the pass to Fultz. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Feeds it to Beal. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Siakam inside. Took him no time at all on that one. Siakam's got 13 points in the second half. comes the pass to Beal. Here's Murray. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Murray's got 19 points.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
DeRozan against Murray. Shoots from the line. That one rolling around and rims out. The Hawks trail by 9. Driving to the basket.
Second personal foul. Team second. Shooting for Atlanta. Murray taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And so Murray nails both of them. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Pistons. They've held a 12-point lead early. Henderson right side. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Pistons leading by 7. Sexton kicks to Jenkins. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Henderson. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Turns.
All the officials are all over that.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. 13 fouls. At the line for the Hawks. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Detroit making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Gooden's checked in, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Fultz. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Jenkins. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Henderson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Hawks trail by 7. Shot from the wing. The shot by Beal, no good. Here's Henderson. To the paint. Here's Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Russell passes to Gooden. Back to Russell. Passes it to Burns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Now here's Henderson trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And you want to make it in the NBA, you have to score in situations like that. Keegan doing the dirty work inside.
Burns the pass to Russell. From deep. Rebound, Detroit. They've held a 12-point lead early.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And then Henderson with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Gooden. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Henderson. Oh!
No, he didn't. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Beal, the pass to Gooden. Back to Beal. 11 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. Oh! Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Burns. Hits the three-point bomb. 23 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Henderson with a screen on Russell. Grimes passes to Henderson. Atlanta with the rebound. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Burns. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Pistons leading by 7. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Here comes the ball destroyed. Hits the Piston dancer.
Check in for the Hawks.
Round of applause for your Pistons dancers. The dance team.
Henderson against Russell. Henderson passes to Davis. And the 3 ball is good. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
This offense has a lot of room to operate when AD is spacing the floor like that.
It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. No problem knocking that one down. Henderson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And so Siakam will bring it up for Detroit. To the inside, Davis. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Always a sight to see what AD's going to do on the floor. He didn't disappoint.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Shot.
Free throw, no good for Beal. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Siakam outside. Back to Murray. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pistons.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And the Hawks making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Murray comes in for A.J. Griffin. Fultz, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Monte Morris subbed in for Russell.
Monte Morris. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Charles Bassey.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pass to Fultz. It's tipped. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Henderson against Murray. Henderson outside. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. Guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season. And I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Welcome to the NBA. Still very early in the regular season, but Grant, what's the most important thing coaches are working on at this stage?
You know, at this point, it's all about really just getting your rotation set, finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Lively in at the 5. To the inside. Kuzma, the pass to Branham. Back to Richards. Pass to Kuzma from the arc. Rebounded by Lights Out.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
And here's Minnesota now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And he makes the first. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Lights Out. Coming off 41 points last game out. Here's Doncic. He got a piece of it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Mr. Moves. Deflected. And here's Doncic. He had 22 in the win against Washington.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Back to Richards. Picked it out of midair. Here's the break. And here they go. And it's Allen who slams it home.
How about that? Throwing it down. Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Here's Mr. Moves. Guarded by Doncic. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Pass to Lights Out. Now Williams. Doncic outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
And I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA. Oh, man. What a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Doncic, to the paint. Here's Richards. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Here's lights out. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Mr. Moves. Softly drops in the floater. Mr. Moves has got 6 points.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Pass to Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Branham. And he lobs it up top. Doncic against Kuzma. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Up top, Richards. Pass to Mr. Moves. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's lights out. They set a pick. Here's Lively. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Williams defending. That one rolls around and rims out.
The defense really got the better of him there. Guess he thought he could power through.
Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Doncic. Richards, the pass to Mr. Moves. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Doncic, no good.
You got to credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Kuzma, the pass to Branham. Pass to Mr. Moves. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Sinks the tray. Lights out's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Doncic, and the shot goes in. 10 points for him.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's lights out. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Colin Sexton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Bowl, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Whitmore comes in for Williams.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Mavericks, still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, there's Minnesota, now 4 games behind.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pattern.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who are wide open.
Here's Doncic. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Richards. The three from Sexton. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. The Mavericks, number 1.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Wiggins. Harris against Bull.
Dallas foul.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Pippen's checked in.
In for the Wolves, number 14, Scottie Pippen.
And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 5. Pulls it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First in steals, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other, no individual agendas out there.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 46% in the first quarter. Pass to Sexton. Harris outside. With the floater, and he gets that one.
This is how dangerous Harris is. Look at them, capable of burning you with the floater as well.
Now Doncic lets the three fly, hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Harris outside. There's a screen. The 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Big answer from Harris, and I love it. A legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Spins. Doncic passes to Bull. The shot's good. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Sexton passes to Harris. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bull? Insane length.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
And here's Harris outside. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Bull with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on court.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. He drops it from range.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Outside, Williams. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Pass to Harris. Counted. Harris has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And Williams has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 9-point game. Here's Whitmore. Inside. Here's Jackson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Mr. Moves. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Colin Sexton, and it's Harris in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Williams passes to McGowens. Now Williams. Pass to Whitmore. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Here's Mr. Moves. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Harris outside. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Hits a three-pointer.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. Right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Pass to Whitmore. Mr. Moves with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Sexton. Williams defending. Rejected by Bowles. Sexton against Jackson. Here's Whitmore. To the middle. Here's Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 8. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, it's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Jackson down low. Check by Sexton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves.
Number 1, Mike.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mr. Move. He's got 24. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Wow, look at Sexton take off. One of those guards that can fly.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all three levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Here's Mr. Moves. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Jackson. Williams on the wing. Clock at 6. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now an 8-point Dallas lead.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Mr. Moves. From beyond the arc and then some. Mr. Moves has got 27 points.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Down low. Here's lights out. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Richards has checked in for Tobias Harris. And Dallas with a change here, too. Doncic has checked in for Jackson. Back to Kuzma. Here's Mr. Moves. Knocks it down from distance. Mr. Moves has got 30.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound Minnesota. Richards has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mr. Moves. Guarded by Doncic.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's lights out. Check by Sexton. Here's lights out.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Doncic finds Allen. Here's Whitmore. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Washington. Doncic left side. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Some room here for Williams. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds tonight. Into the lane.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Time right there. Big time.
Woo. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Whitmore. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Richards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Branham's checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. Sexton passes to Kuzma. Here's Branham. Three-pointer, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Pass to Kuzma. Richards, high post. He's against Allen. It's not going to go for him. The Mavericks leading. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Branham. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Back to Sexton. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Doncic. It's tipped. Branham passes to Sexton. Pass to Richards. Here's Branham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
And the Mavericks making a change here, and so he hits both. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Lively. Here's Lights Out. From the right block, basket counts. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Mr. Moves. Guarded by Doncic. Mr. Moves, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Pass to Lights Out. A deep three. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:09 left in the first half. Tipped. Launches it. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Here's Mr. Moves. Sinks the 15-footer. Mr. Moves has got 40 points.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Here's Mr. Moves. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 40 now. Richards with a screen. And the basket by Mr. Moves. 43 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA. Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity. Either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good at it because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool at a bad call and, just go crazy.
My answer is no.
You heard it here first. No Coach O'Neal in our future. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
Man, it's hard to imagine a hotter team from downtown. Better turn on that AC because those guys are cooking. Now, that could flip on them in a hurry, but I wouldn't put my money on it.
Some outstanding shooters in that lineup. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Minnesota in the lead. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Jared Allen, and it's Williams in at small forward.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
The Mavericks shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. Doncic passes to Lively. Here's Lights Out. Pass to Williams. Nails it from three. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Neal. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Richards. Kuzma with the ball. Here's Mr. Move. 43 points in the game. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Second, Dallas.
Number one, you have to have good shooters. Number two, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Lights Out. 17 points in the game, and they get it back. Sinks it again. That's his seventh made field goal in 11 tries.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and he banks in the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Lively passes to Doncic. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Down low. The kick out to Williams. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And looking at their offensive efficiency, they are in the top half in the league, demonstrating their attention to detail on this end and willingness to be patient and get the best shot possible.
And that efficiency from the free throw line, which you mentioned, speaks to this team's discipline. They obviously pay attention to their fundamentals and value every chance they get to score. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Doncic outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
The first one falls. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Doncic hits them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Sexton looking around. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
At the line for 2, Richards.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Lively. Now Doncic. Check by Sexton. And here's Allen. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Allen's got 9.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. Minnesota has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Branham. Got a piece of it. Here's lights out. 21 points in the game.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Sexton against Doncic. Now here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. To the inside. Branham. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Doncic. Over Kuzma, and it's Doncic missing.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Dallas foul.
Whitmore's checked in for the Mavericks.
4th team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 21, Cam Whitmore.
Now here's Sexton, guarded closely. Inside, here's Kuzma. The shot from the low post is good. Kuzma's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Now here's Sexton, tightly guarded. Pass to Richards. Back to Sexton. Here's Richards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Branham. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Down low. Here's Lively. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Sexton passes to Kuzma. Right side, Sexton. Pass to Richards. Now here's Sexton. He's closely guarded. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And there's no question that Sexton can flat out fill it up scoring-wise. Now he must focus on evolving as a facilitator.
Pass to Whitmore. Three-pointer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Indiana Pacers. And on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Chicago Bulls.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Tobias Harris checked in for Richards. Doncic finds Williams. From outside the arc, another three for Dallas.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Sexton with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Branham. Now Kuzma. Buries it down low. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Here's lights out. Check by Sexton. Here's Whitmore. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field now. Pass to Sexton. Kuzma with the ball. Here's Branham. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. They get it back. Outside Sexton.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
To the inside. And they converted last on attempt number 3. He's got 11.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Lights out. The pass to Lively. Doncic outside.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleepy.
To the middle. Here's Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got 6 here in the quarter.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Both teams will make substitutions. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. The Mavericks 4th.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Doncic with it. Now Wiggins defending. And that one's good. Hold.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Pass to Branham. Harris down low. Okongwu on him. Harris misses.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Harris outside. "12 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Sexton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Davis, Colin Sexton out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Doncic, and the basket by Mr. Moves.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Here's Whitmore, checked by Davis, and he's going for the oop. Oh, I can't believe he just did that.
Way up top. Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Here's Mr. Moves. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Allen outside. Lights out, the pass to Allen. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Harris down low. Allen defending. Harris's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Doncic. And it's rejected. Wiggins against Bull. Here's Harris. Bull grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Doncic outside. They double him with Harris. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Pippen, he's checked in for Davis. And Dallas also making a switch. Reddish is checked in for Doncic. Here's Whitmore outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Richards is checked in.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First one falls for him. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings. At the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Branham's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
And there's the lob. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Richards with a screen. And here's Harris outside. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's Pippen. Pass to Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
And Harris drops them both. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Lively. Here's Whitmore. Fires the 3, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Branham, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Branham. It's stolen by Doncic. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Colin Sexton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Sexton. Richards with a screen. Sexton passes to Richards. Here's Branham. Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Sexton. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. The Luka 3. Money.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Even when Kuzma is defended well, he's still great at maintaining his composure and getting to the basket.
Pass to Whitmore. Down low. Here's Allen. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Richards. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Whitmore. Takes a 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Pass to Sexton. Up and over Doncic. Sexton misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
For 3, Allen. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And guys, Allen is certainly in the zone. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and when he does that, he'll stay with it. He won't let up.
Pass to Branham. Kuzma with the ball. Allen defending. Kuzma, the pass to Sexton. And here's Richards. Here's Branham. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma up top. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Williams defending. Pass to Kuzma. And he lobs it up to the rim. Blocked.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big...
Nice!
Big finish!
Man! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mr. Moves. Capitalizes off the crossover. Mr. Moves has got 56 in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Doncic on the wing. Inside. Another one falls for Dallas.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Richards, the pass to Mr. Moves. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And he lobs it up.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Branham. Up top, Richards. Now here's Kuzma. Allen defending. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Greg?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends gets the win for the Mavericks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for lights out.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
And here are the Mavericks now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Whitmore. Outside Reddish. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused in.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.